We live in a society that everybody just creates anything they want just to justify the ideologies they want to fight for. It's just kind of weird. So hey guys, welcome to my channel. Again, got another video for you today. Today we got this special lady called Joy Reid or something like that. Psst, remember to like, subscribe and everything people, and watch the whole freaking video. Yeah. Well, she seems to be giving the news, everything is Gucci, about a girl that disappeared. Gabby Petito. Everybody was searching for her. It was like very interesting. It did catch everybody's attention. But for some odd reason, she decided, you know what? I have something to say about this case that is not about this case, but it's about my ideology that proves to me there's a weird syndrome.
Watching the news for the past few days or on Twitter or TikTok, you're probably familiar with the name Gabby Petito, the 22-year-old aspiring social media influencer who was reported missing after her fiance returned from their van life excursion without her. On Sunday, human remains believed to be Petito's were found in a national park in Wyoming. An autopsy is scheduled for tomorrow to confirm the identity. Now, it goes without saying that no family should ever have to endure that kind of pain. And the Petito family certainly deserves answers and justice.
But
the way this story has captivated the nation has many wondering, why not the same media attention when people of color go missing? Well, the answer actually has a name: Missing White Woman Syndrome.
Wow. And that is so weird and stupid. It is. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It might be possible what you're saying. Let's say, for example, I'm sure you guys heard about that the Dutch guy that was with this American girl on the island Aruba. And I'm sure the name might remind you of something, like, oh yeah, that was something called Natalie Holloway, right? Yeah, you guys remember that? This guy was for some odd reason smoking with her, and he just, oh wait, she's not waking up. Oh, she passed away. Guess what? I'll just dump her into the water. And I don't know, maybe she wake up, maybe she disappear, something stupid like that. It was like a big case. And I remember the island Aruba, it's my neighbor. So everybody knew the name. But it seems that he also did it in one of those South American countries, to a girl from one of those places. Nobody knows her name. So the assumption is, oh, you know what? People usually care about white people. I'm not gonna lie. It might be possible, especially back in the day. But now, I'm not sure we're playing the same game anymore. Because first of all, she was an influencer. Anything happens to her, big attention. People like to cover people from YouTube. That's a lot of clicks. They don't even know the person. It's all about the clicks, right? And now you're forgetting one other thing also. When she passed away, how many people are actually bored with COVID? Doing research online, crime stories. I mean, everybody loves a crime stories and everybody loves that. There's no person at an age bracket between 12 till 90 that doesn't like a good investigation crime stories. So everybody investigate that stuff. It's normal, especially now. So the fact that you just want to turn it, the fact that somebody is just chilling, maybe a mother is watching the news, I want to see how the people are covering my stories because I have nothing, I don't have my daughter anymore. And suddenly you appear on the TV and you say, you know what? The only reason they care about my white daughter is because of white syndrome, something like that. I'm like, come on, people, come on. That doesn't make any sense. It's clearly you have nothing to do and you want to turn it. And what I find kind of surprising, if there are so many like affirmative action, so many black people in powerful position, you got Don Lemon, you got you, cover the freaking thing.
So the Black Lives Matter movement is about police brutality and injustice in that manner, not about what's happening in black neighborhoods. There are people who are working on that issue, and if you want to start that issue, why don't you start it?
That is your freaking job. It's not mine. Why are you worried a bunch of people are talking about it? It's girls that might know her to be like, oh my God, she passed away. They were telling everybody. Who is responsible for that? That are her fans and then the people that try to follow it. I would have followed anything online. But the only thing is, I don't know any influencer or influencer wannabe in such a unique situation where they caught them, arrested them. No, not arrested. They actually stopped both, but she was the one supposedly attacking the dude. The dude, actually, there's a 911 call that supposedly be that he was hitting her. And I'm like, I do those research. Why aren't you doing those research to get the cover of the freaking story? Whose fault is that? My fault? I'm supposed to send you the story so you can cover it? No, you're not covering the story yourself. You prefer to cover some black thing, black story, which I'm going to cover after this video, that doesn't make any sense. And then, of course, nobody goes at you because they realize you keep covering stuff that we don't agree with. Of course, they're not gonna go. If a black girl gets kidnapped, everybody would care. Everybody would care. But you believe they don't care, so you don't cover it. Whose fault is that? You got so many people in powerful position that keep contradicting themselves over and over again. And you're still there. Why don't you talk about the things and be consistent about it? And if one of your own do something wrong, correct them like a boss. So the fact that you just come up and be like, you know what, we just need to point it out because the reason our news are not getting attention about black stuff is because people care about white people. It's not that. You just suck. It is your freaking job to make the news as interesting as possible, so I want to listen to you. If you keep bringing news that you keep contradicting yourself, or you don't correct yourself, or you try to change a story that is about something to talk about something else which you consider more important when somebody passed freaking away, I do think that's a problem. So if most people don't even find you credible anymore, so you decided to go at the thing everybody is talking about and contradict it and talk about something else, the fact what you're doing is you're famously proving that we can trust you. So less people are gonna go to you. It's an idiot mistake on an idiot mistake over and over and over. If I have to, and let me be honest, I'm gonna be honest. Let me be honest. It's so bad that when I see a black person on a news channel, the first thing that clicks to me is like, how BLM left-leaning is this person? I'm not supposed to think that. And I don't even live in the country. But that is what most Europeans think of the country. Whose fault is that? It's not mine.
Cada día que pasa, la cosa está más rara.